Okay. Live on TikTok and on YouTube. Hi, everybody. Oh, it's Saturday night and nobody has anything to do. Well, I don't have anything to do, so I just figured I'd say hi. I figured we could just all join. Good evening, good morning, good whatever you are. It's nice to see you. Nice to be here. Not sure what everybody wants to chat about tonight. Maybe give you some ideas. I have both of my chats open on TikTok and on YouTube, so I think I have a couple things I want to chat about, but I'm not 100% sure. So I've been seeing, this is Mountain Dew, by the way. Delicious, delicious Mountain Dew. I love you. Keep me awake. So, what would we like to chat about? I'm thinking there's a couple things actually that I have wanted to just bring up, talk about. And it's about the internet. And it's about content creators in general, especially on YouTube and stuff like that. And I don't know if I'm going to get totally shit on for talking about this, or totally, I don't even know how to say this. This is not rated G. Oh, these cups are awesome, Abby. They are absolutely from Walmart. I'm pretty sure it's from Walmart or Superstore. Superstore, they're the PC cups. And yeah, they keep everything really nice and cold. So get one if you... Yeah, so... Anywho, okay, so what I wanted to talk about... How do we start this? There are certain creators on the internet that we've all seen or had issues with. I just need to refocus my camera. Hang on. There we go. Okay, so that we've all seen or that we've all had some sort of issue with. One of them, her initials are TP. I think we all know. Her name is Trisha Paytas. And TP, we'll just call her TP for now. She tends to create drama for the sake of drama. And that's one person that I've noticed on the internet who is very much one of those people who just likes to create drama for the sake of creating drama. And I'm totally over it. I used to like her. I used to support her. I was a fan of hers. I'm totally going to admit it. I absolutely was. I liked the Frenemies podcast, but ever since that podcast happened, and of course, she has a good thing, has a falling out, accuses stuff, makes accusations, does all this stuff. I'm glad you agree with me. She absolutely just poisons everybody against her. She has some issues. She needs some help for some issues. And she sits there and she keeps saying she's getting help, but she really, really doesn't seem like she's getting help at all. And we absolutely just need to stop supporting her and her crazy bullshit until she gets some help. And I'm not part of that. I know my thing is diet makeup, but it's not to be part of that makeup community. It's to be part of, to create my own healing community where people can come and people can talk and people can be happy. And, we could talk about makeup and stuff if you want, but I don't want the drama. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate all this. But yeah, I don't want the drama at all. It's not worth it. Why do you sit there? So you have a good thing going. Let's say I have this podcast. It's called Frenemies. Anyways, let's say I have all this going. And I have this good thing going. And then instead of celebrating this good thing going and celebrating all of these people listening and watching and actually taking what I have to say seriously for the first time in a long time, after I came out and I said that I was transgendered, or I came out and I said that I had such and such mental illness, and maybe she did, and maybe I know she identifies as they, them, which is fine, which is absolutely fine. Everybody is okay with that. Everybody is okay with that. But what you need to do is understand that when you piss off an entire community and they distance themselves from you or cancel, themselves from you, you don't come back, do the Frenemies podcast, talk about the podcast, and then you come on and you apologize for all the shit you caused for your future brother-in-law, and then come back, delete the video, and then continue on your merry way, causing drama and heartache and all this other stuff for these other people. Why do you need to keep doing that? Why do you need to lash out at everybody? Why do you need to drag people in to whatever hurt is going on in here? People will start to distance themselves from you. And you've got to stop doing that. And I'm one of those people, like, I'm an overweight woman. I used to be blonde. I was insta blonde. Like, come on, go on my Instagram and see how blonde I was. Now I have bright pink hair and I'm in love with it. But that's why I was a fan of Trisha. Like, why not be a fan of Trisha? Like, she's a bigger girl, she's a blonde, she's loud, she's kind of obnoxious. Like, I'm all those things too, and I just wanted her to stop the drama. Like, you don't need to cause drama. Like, and when your friends leave, your Jeffrey and your Shane, or your Shane Dawson, your best friend, he was never your best friend, okay? He is very much a person who likes to, by the looks of it, suck people in and then spit them out when he's done with them. Whether that's 10 years, whether that's 10 months. And it's unfortunate because he is a talented creator and he knows a lot about the YouTube thing and he knows a lot about how to make all this work, and it's obviously worked for him, but at the same time he's also toxic. This is toxic people. There are all types of toxic people. They're on the internet, they're in our lives, and we really, really, really need to start learning how to eliminate those toxic people from our lives, or else we're not going to be able to kind of move forward. And you want to be able to move forward, especially in this day and age. Like, let's move on, let's move forward, let's, you know, just be ready for whatever happens next. Like, come on, we've been through the Rona, and whatever you want to do. And yes, it is like Jeffree Star. He just uses people and spits them out. I think, though, his move from LA to Wyoming and the buying of a yak ranch, I think he had his breakdown. I really do. As someone, yesterday or the day before I was on here, I was talking about, actually I think it was Tuesday, I was talking about how I had a mental breakdown, and I think Jeffree Star had his mental breakdown. If you go on my YouTube channel, I actually have the video posted on there. I was live on YouTube. And I think buying the yak farm for him was having his mental breakdown. Mine was deciding to do YouTube full-time and to do social media and all that stuff full-time. That was what happened to me. I was on the radio for 10 years and I had a lucrative job at a railroad, and you know what? Fuck it. I was done. But thank you for the share, by the way. And that's absolutely what happened to me. I just said to hell with this, and I didn't want to do it anymore. And I absolutely think that the yak farm was his mental breakdown, and that's what he's going to do now. He's coming out the other side. We're born the same year. He's Scorpio. I'm a Cancer. I just had my 35th birthday, or 36th birthday. Sorry, I wish it was 35. Anyways, and he's coming up on his 36th. It's better for him to have, I think so too. I absolutely think it's better for him to stay away from the drama. And that's what I did, because the railroad and being in radio, like when you're part of the media, it's absolutely, there is drama there. There's always going to be drama there. I was a news anchor. I hosted a show in the town I'm from, and I also did technical stuff. I did a podcast. I did all kinds of things at this radio station. I was on the AMs. I filled in on the FMs. I did a lot of work, and there's always drama. There's always drama if you're in the media. And even if you're going to be problematic, I think having his yak farm and staying away from it is the best thing that's going to happen. It's the best thing to do. And just letting it run so... Oh, thank you! Have a good sleep. And love you too. So, anyways, I think his yak farm is his out. I think it's his out. So he can still do his makeup. Like, let's face it. The man's makeup is excellent quality. I love the stuff. There was one issue I had with one of the eyeshadows and one of the palettes. And other than that, he makes some really good makeup. I love the concealer. I love the lip glosses. Like, they're bang on exactly what you want a lip gloss to be. So, why not? You know, like, let's give credit where credit is due. Let's stop sitting there, oh, he's so awful, I'm not going to support him, I'm not going to this, I'm not going to that, because he's just a terrible person, blah, blah, blah. No, he's been through some shit. And in the age that we are, you know, when you're in your 30s, when we were younger, there wasn't cameras everywhere to catch every bad thing you ever did. There wasn't safe places to go when the bad things happened to you and you had no idea what to do about it. That didn't exist when we were kids like it exists now. So power to him. Power to his yak farm. I really hope it works out for him, and I really, really hope that he's able to make it work. Like, why not? Need a sip of the old Mountain Dew. I absolutely think it's his calming mechanism. I think it's a coping mechanism for him. I think it's what is going to make him a better person. I think the move to Wyoming is exactly what he needed. He had been in LA his whole life, and LA is a very toxic place. My best friend actually lived there for quite a while, and she was quite famous. And she said it's toxic. It's horribly toxic. And it's a place it's nice to visit. It's nice to say hi to people, friends she still has there. But she'd never go back. She would never move back. And I don't think he's going to move back. He left his relationship, which I think with his relationship with Nate was very toxic. I think it was. I don't think he was the right fit. Part of me always felt like that guy was using him for his money and his fame. And everyone says, oh, no, he's not, no, he's not, no, he's not. Well, he's with a girl now, and we all know that. And you know what? All the best to all of them. I hope that they all get their karma, and I hope that they all live their lives and are happy and do all of that. There's, you know, like... Don't hate on people you don't know. I'm not here to, like, hate on anybody. I'm just here to, like... Oh, man, it's so hard, especially, like, the Trisha Paytas thing. Every time I see her now, it's like she's just causing drama. And I'm not hating on her. I don't understand why she needs to inject herself into situations which she has no business being in. And I don't think that's hating on her. I think that's just kind of pot calling the kettle black. Like, come on. We know what you're doing. You're doing this for clout, or you're doing this for attention. You're doing this... Oh, God, I feel bad for Ethan, too. Like, my God, that's going to be his sister-in-law. Like, what the... You know? Like, what the hell? And then... These people, they're only, like, real claim to fame. And I remember watching this, and this isn't Trisha or Ethan, and I remember watching a clip of Shane Dawson's husband, Ryland, okay. He's sitting there, And he's like, yeah, he's like, to be a member of the media and to be a member of the newscast, I don't remember his exact words, but he pretty much said, I had no education and I was sitting there working for them. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, obviously you're not working for them anymore, because if you're a journalist, you have to have that journalistic integrity, and you clearly don't. Anyways, besides him, but yeah, okay, Ethan has done a lot for Trisha. Shayna's done. I think so too. I think he has more patience for her bullshit than most people on this planet, including her husband or her fiance. Like, could you imagine being engaged to her? Like, she's the type of person that every other day, like, there's something new, like, to stay relevant. It's like, let's jump on this bandwagon. And, you know, being in radio, I understand that, but like, you're jumping on the bandwagon in the most absolute way that you can jump on the bandwagon. And I don't understand why you keep doing this. And I have no idea when they're getting married. If it was me, I wouldn't. I'd walk away. I would 100% walk away from that drama. Like, that's some of the stuff she's pulled, and then they bought this new house, and like, oh, we're not renting anymore, and now we buy a house. And then when she comes online and she's like, okay, here's what I eat in a day. So first I'm going to have my iced coffee. I'm going to pick one of my like 50 tumblers. And it's like, okay, yeah, we get you have some money, but thanks for rubbing it in our face. And then you sit there and you say to other people, oh, well, look at what Jeffrey does, and he rubs his money in everybody's face. You're being a hypocrite. So she'll come on TikTok and she'll be like, this is what I have to eat in a day. I'll have my iced coffee, and then I'll have my celery juice from this place, and then I'll go to Starbucks, and then I'll eat, you know, an entire package of garlic butter noodles, and that's what I have in a day. And you're just like, what the hell are you doing, girl? That is not healthy. You had your celery juice and you think you're being healthy? Like, hello, no, that's not how that works. If I could eat a pound of pasta and not have a fat ass, I would. Okay, I think we all would. God. Anywho, it's just something that's been really bugging me about the internet lately is her. And just how everything is bloody contradiction. Everything is like, oh, here's this way, and here's that way, and here's this way, and here's that way, and I'm going to do this, but you can't do this, and I'm going to do this, but I'm going to call somebody else for doing the exact same thing that I just did. Like, come on. Come on. Butter pasta is delicious. Like I just said, if I could eat an entire package of it and not be a fat ass, I would. But you see her, she comes on TikTok and she makes, oh, here's my butter garlic noodles. And then, happy birthday, Grace. My middle name's Grace. When I was on the radio, I was known as Josie Grace. So happy birthday to you. I hope it's a wonderful day. I think we are in Leo season right now, so everybody better watch out. We just finished Cancer season, which is me. So, I'm glad everybody's joining and having a good time. Anyways, what was I just ranting about? Trisha Paytas, that's what I was ranting about. Oh my god. I would love to just talk to her one day. Like, not on camera or anything. Just be like, girlfriend, what are you doing? Stop. Oh, banana pudding is so good, Chevy lady. Banana pudding is so good. So if you don't know, I'm on YouTube and I'm on TikTok right now. I'm live on both. My YouTube channel is substantially more bigger than my TikTok right now. And I have no idea why. My YouTube's almost at 15,000 and we're growing on TikTok. I'm glad you love my vibes. That makes me very happy. I like that. So on YouTube, I have so many videos on YouTube of all kinds of stuff that I do, and YouTube is a lot of fun for me, and I'm just getting more into the TikTok thing, and I really quite enjoy everybody on here, and I love the cat videos. I don't like the Trisha Paytas videos. I just want to talk to her. I just want to sit down. Like, let's make that happen. Oh, thank you. But let's make that happen. Let's somehow just like big sister to little sister. Like, I know she's younger than me, but like, girlfriend, what are you doing? Oh, thank you. I wish the best for my page too. Koji, is that how you say that? Koji DP. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. But yeah, I wish this girl would just like, come on. Come on. And like, mental illness, like, talk about it. Make it, like I just said, I did a live on YouTube on Tuesday about how I had a mental breakdown 2 years ago. Like, let's be realistic. Sorry, I just gotta focus. I have this webcam on my computer and it auto focuses, but if I like move around too much, it like unfocuses, and then my YouTube will look bad, and I don't want that to happen because I love my YouTube. So, but yeah, if you're interested in my mental breakdown story, check out my YouTube channel. It's Diet Makeup. And I get really personal about what it's like to have a mental breakdown in your mid-30s, and just what happened to me and how it was the best thing that ever happened to me. I had a lot of bad things going on in my life, and I'm glad it happened. I'm so glad it happened. Yeah. So happy Saturday, everybody. Here's my Mountain Dew. Happy Saturday. Mental health is really important, but many people use it as... Oh, Gabby Hanna. I don't even want to touch that one. Oh my God. Yeah. It's not an excuse. Mental health is never an excuse for your deplorable behavior. Mental health is an excuse for not being able to get out of bed. Mental health is an excuse for not being able to wash your hair or take a shower or look after yourself or be down on yourself and project that out. But her shit behavior as a human being, no. Anywho, that's another thing. Cheers. I'm not touching the Gabby Hanna stuff. No, that's a little bit too, I don't know, psychopath. That word's thrown around a lot lately. Bipolar. I don't even know. God, get a psychiatrist. Figure it out. But other people who use their mental health as a scapegoat, I don't think that's right. Because your mental health should be your number one priority. Because if here's not okay, here's not okay, and here is not okay. Okay? So if your brain is not okay, your heart's not okay, and your body's not okay, you're not going to be able to function as a complete person. And you don't want that. You don't want that at all. So to all of the people out there who are suffering with some mental health stuff, I just really want you to know that I'm in your cheering section, and you got this. You get up, you look in that mirror, and you say, I've got this. I am strong. I am beautiful. And I've got this. Okay? That's what you say to yourself. You do it every day, even if there's tears falling down your face, you do it. Make sure you do it, because you have to. You just have to. So, like, not touching the Gabby Hanna, yeah. And I don't know, okay, does anybody know? There's a guy on TikTok, and he's a muscly guy. He's an older gentleman. And, do I do reading? I'm not a psychic. I'm so sorry, Mom of Boys. I'm not. I wish. A little bit clairvoyant, yes. But not, no, I don't. I know a couple. There's a couple on here that are really, really good that I've actually had a reading from. I don't remember. There's this girl on here, and she's incredible. There's also another lady. Her name is Psychic Misty, and she is on YouTube. Check her out. Make sure to drink some water and take food and have meds. Love you. I do. I thank you, Lex. I actually just had a beautiful dinner with my friend Chelsea. We went for sushi. She was in town from Edmonton. I think I had like 8 glasses of water while I was there. I'm having some Mountain Dew. Oh, Angela Beauty is awesome. Okay. I will check her out for sure. But yeah, okay, host invites you to go live together. Not right now. Thank you for the invite to go live together. That I appreciate that, but I don't know. Hello, David Salas, up on YouTube. Hi, everybody. Oh, this is fun. What's the chat about? We just talked about Trisha Paytas and how she's toxic, and I'm not trying to hate on her or anything, just she needs some help. And now we're just kind of chatting about the different characters that are on TikTok and YouTube lately. And some lady wanted a psychic, and we have Psychic Misty who's watching up on YouTube. So if you guys are on YouTube, I've talked to her. She's great. Psychic Misty, look her up. She does readings and stuff, so she's awesome. But yeah, like we're chatting, we're just having a good time. If you guys have any questions for me about my life in radio, my life at the railroad, my life in the media, any of that stuff, my mental health stuff that I like to talk about, I was actually thinking of starting like a meditation channel. I actually have the name, it's called the Zen Den. And just to start, like, because I meditate almost every day. It's part of my mental health journey. I am from Alberta, David. How am I feeling today? Today I'm actually feeling really good. I had lunch with dinner with a really good friend of mine and her husband and my boyfriend. And it was really nice, and I'm doing really good today. It's really smoky where I am in Alberta. It's really smoky because of the forest fires in British Columbia, and I'm really congested, and it's making my eczema act up. That's why I don't have thumbnails on. I had to remove my nails. Funny enough, I actually did an acrylic nail removal video on YouTube. It's up on YouTube. The sushi was amazing. It was so good. It was absolutely excellent. And so the smoke from the forest fires is making my eczema act up, and I have something called dihydrotic or dyshydrotic eczema. Yes, I'm a chick. Do I not look like one? Like, I don't know. That's an odd question. Yeah, there's a lot of BC forest fires. See you in a minute, David. It's been the forest fires from BC, like, I pray for them. Oh my god, and I'm not a huge religious person, but I don't know what else to say. Like, I just hope that they're okay. I hope those people are okay, the people that lost their town that burnt down. I just want all those people to be okay. I really want those people to be okay, because, like, every year there's forest fires. Every year something horrible happens. A couple years ago it was Fort McMurray burning down. That was a rough one. Let's tell a story about Fort McMurray. Okay, Fort McMurray. So, a couple of years ago, when I was working in radio, when Fort McMurray had the wildfires and more than half of the town burnt to the ground, actually. And I worked for the radio station, and so what happened was we were taking all of the calls for all of the province, okay? Oh, I know, the heat wave was crazy. It was crazy here too. It was so hot. We were taking all the calls for all the province, and I was in the hot seat. I was the producer, the technical producer that day, at the radio station. I was at work from like 4 p.m. till about 3 in the morning. It was a long day. And a man called in and he said, "Hey, what's going on? I live in Fort Mac. I just woke up. I was on night shift. And, I'm wondering what's going on." And, I was like, "Oh, well, the town's on fire. You need to evacuate." Like they're evacuating the whole town. He didn't believe me. He was like, "Oh, yeah, right, whatever, blah, 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 blah." So we're on the phone. I'm like, "Sir, you really need to, like..." He was sleeping in his basement. It's hot. It's summer. He was sleeping in his basement. I'm on the phone with him as I'm producing this radio show, and he opens his front door, and all you hear is, "Holy fuck." And I'm like, "Sir, is everything okay?" And his name was Matt. And he says, "Across the street's on fire." And he's starting to panic. And I can hear it in his voice. And he is panicking. And he's starting to freak out. I'm like, "Okay, Matt." I'm like, "It's going to be okay. What I need you to do is I need you to hang up the phone with me, and I need you to call 911. They're going to come get you. Okay?" He's freaking out. What do I do? Everything's on fire. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, "You need to hang up with me and you need to call 911. That's what you need to do. It's the only thing you can do." I'm in a different city. My YouTube connection is unstable right now, so just in case. So I'm in a different city and I can't come to help you. The phone goes dead, okay? The phone goes dead, and I hang up, and I'm like, "Huh, that guy died." That's what I thought in my head, but then I had to move on because I was helping other people. We were coordinating rescue efforts. We were helping with, like, people were calling in being like, "Hey, I'm in a red Ford pickup truck. I have gas, bottled water, diapers, and granola bars. I'm on Highway 2, headed north. Does anybody need me? Tell them to flag me down." I'm actually getting goosebumps talking about this. And I would pass it on to whoever was hosting, and then they would say, "Okay, we have so-and-so, they're on Highway 2, blah, 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 red Ford pickup truck, they have these supplies, we have their phone number. If you're in dire need or need to escape, call us. Josie," which is me, "will pass their phone number to you." We were trying to save people. We were trying to save lives. We were trying to help. We were doing everything we could to help, okay? That's part of... When AM radio is an emergency broadcaster, so that's part of it. That is part of it. In Canada, the AM stations are emergency broadcast stations, and they will carry the emergency, okay? So I'm driving home that night after we coordinated everything. It's about 3 in the morning, and that Imagine Dragons song comes on, that "I'm burning up with ash and dust," and I pulled over on the road and I started crying. Because I thought that guy died. I was like, okay, Matt's dead, right? A couple days later, we get a phone call. I wasn't there that day, but Matt had called in to thank me for saving his life and for being there for him. And he did an interview with another one of our hosts and mentioned that I had saved his life, and if it wasn't for our radio station, he'd probably be dead. And I was like, yeah, that's... So it's just part of doing the emergency broadcast stuff. It's crazy. It's insane. Oh, hey, Cherise. How's BC? I know you're on fire. I hope you're okay. But yeah, so that's a crazy story from my radio career. It's really smoky here too, FYI. It's really smoky here. It's gross. Like, it's hurting my insides. Um, Anyways, I wanted to ask, okay, does anybody know this guy? Anybody from TikTok? I don't know if anybody from YouTube's gonna know this guy, but he's like a muscly guy. He's older. He gets on there and he's just irate about all different types of people. If you're not skinny and perfect, this guy tears you apart. And it is brutal. And you're just like, what the fuck, buddy? Chill out. We don't need to hear this. Okay, so you know who I'm talking about. Wow. Why are you so negative? Why do you, like, I don't, like, he gets on there and he's like, oh, well, you know, let me just, I'm healthy and I do this and I'm this, and if you're overweight in any way, shape, or form, you're unhealthy and you're gonna die, and, you know, it doesn't matter if you have, like, a disorder or anything. God, man, just get over yourself. My camera keeps going fuzzy. Sorry, YouTube. I need to get a better webcam. And I paid like $70 for this one. It is lots of TikTok people. It is a lot of TikTok people. There's one part of TikTok that I absolutely love and I'm so happy I'm on. There's two parts. Strip talk. Yes. Like, hello, female empowerment, and like, just bitches be crazy. Like, I love them. I love strip talk. I will watch strip talk any day of the week. It is amazing. Another part of TikTok I really, really enjoy is lesbian TikTok. And not just any lesbian TikTok. I think we all know her, and I can't remember her name either. She's got this short, really nice haircut. She's taught me how to fold my towels. She taught me how to fold my hoodies. She taught me how to fold a fitted sheet. She taught me how to do the caulking around my bathtub. I think we all know who I'm talking about. I love her. Like, I will be on lesbian TikTok just so I can learn how to, like, better my house. Like, I think people got more sensitive too. Yeah, that lady. Hannah Bread TikTok is great. I don't know what that is. Oh, I don't know what that is, but I'm loving the lesbian and the strip talk. It's awesome. I also like cat TikTok and dog TikTok, because come on, kitties and puppies. Like, hello. Or like dumb birds. Or like, come on. TikTok is great. The internet is great. What an invention. What a way to keep us all entertained and all communicating together. Why the hell not? Hi, little man. I don't know who you are. But hi. But yeah, so, like, why not? Trapped in your house for months, not being able to see people could... Oh yeah, being trapped in your house for months makes everybody crazy. But I also think it's been a good thing. Hi, Sebastian. I think it's been a good thing. I think being trapped in your house for months has absolutely, and I talked about this also on the mental health YouTube, which I'm also going to put in a podcast. I do have a podcast. I'm not on there very often, and I haven't done a lot with it because I have some changes I want to make to it and all that other stuff. But, being stuck in your house for like a year and a half just kind of sucks. It changes people. But I feel it also makes you realize what's important to you. Oh yeah, people cancel people in the comments over the littlest, stupidest shit. Like, oh my god, you spelt there wrong. You're canceled. Get over yourself, Karen. And I love that it's Karen. I thought it was going to be Kate would be the name because of John and Kate plus 8, because she is such a Karen. It's unbelievable, and she like invented Karen. The whole world is changing with the lockdown stuff, absolutely. But I absolutely thought it would be Kate. Just because Kate Goslin, or whatever the hell her name is, crazy bitch face. Like, did you guys watch her friend, like, walk out on her and never talk to her again on that road trip? Like, come on, when you were internet T, yeah, the original Karen. She's a horrible human being. And she still is a horrible human being. Like, why did we let a horrible human being like that become famous? Like, oh my god. And people shit on the Kardashians? Fuck that. Fuck that. At least they're not Kate Goslin. Goslin, whatever the hell her name is. I just dumped Mountain Dew on myself. It's all good. This is what live is like. Come on. I remember being live on the radio once. And I don't mean to, like, offend anybody by saying this. I was so tired. It was like, oh god, it must have been 4 o'clock in the morning-ish. And I'm sitting there and I'm reading the script. And I'm like, okay, blah, 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 the moron community. It was supposed to be Mormons. Whoops. So I called the Mormons morons live on the air at 4:30 in the morning, and I had to apologize. So the CRTC made me apologize. I'm going to have some Schweppes. I think we get the wrong people famous too. Like, why can't I be famous? I think I'm the right people. No, I don't. I was famous before, and I guess locally famous. Okay, so I was one of, like, the local celebrities, and you know what? None of my friends, Charisse, believed me or knew what I did. Okay? So I remember sitting in a pub with Ben, and then, Charisse, if you're still online, if you're still online, you'd know this. I was sitting in a pub with Ben, and he looks at me, and he's like, so what is it that you actually do? And I'm like, have you ever turned your radio on when I'm at work? Well, yeah. He's like, and I hear you talking. I'm like, a clue. I'm like, holy fuck, buddy. What do you think I do? Like, what did you think I did? Do you think I'm lying to you guys? Like, oh my god. And he was just sitting there like, mind blown. Like, is that what you actually do? Is that what you do in the morning? Well, yeah, dude, what the hell do you think I did? Did you think I just, like, went to work and, like, da 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 da? And then I remember another person came into the station. They were a huge fan. This girl, her boyfriend was a friend. She was my friend, and her boyfriend was a huge fan of the station. And so they came in, she brought me a coffee, and I do my break, right? You know, hey, this is Josie Grace, blah, 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 concert, prizes, giveaway, yada, yada, yada. It's 15 degrees, whatever, right? I turn the mic off, and this guy looks at me and he's like, your job isn't that hard, I bet you I could do it. I'm like, okay. Bet you could do it, hey? You'll do the next break with me. Oh yeah, okay. I can totally do this. Your job isn't hard. You don't need any practice with this. Okay. Couple songs. Break comes on. I didn't pot his mic up, but I turned it on so the red light would come on. He doesn't say a bloody word. Doesn't say a word. I'm like, there you go. Like, there you go. And I do my break, and, you know, for insert radio station here. And I said to him, I'm like, I thought you were going to do the break with me. I was just waiting for you to do something. Oh, well. I'm like, yeah. It's a little bit harder than you thought it was, right? Some people can do it and some people can't. because I never did any show prep. I was one of those radio people. I never did show prep. I know so many people who'd go in and get the log like the day before and do show prep and stuff. I'd just wing it. Like, why not? You know, like, I know this stuff. It's just what I do. I love winging it. Hi to everybody new who's joined. It's nice to see you on our Saturday night chat. And like I said, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. We're just gonna sit here and yak. I don't want to have people join, I don't think, because I'm not quite sure. This is my second live ever on TikTok. We've had a couple on YouTube, as YouTube knows, but yeah. Please ask questions. Other toxic people on the internet. What time is it over there? It's 10:22 p.m. What time is it where you are? I'm curious. I'm on Mountain Standard Time, so yeah, I'm curious where you are. I like to know where everybody is around the world. It's really interesting. It's 9:22. So are you on the West Coast? I know where you are, Cherise. Anywho, the pink hair, that's been part of my mental healing and craziness, so that's been fun. I quite enjoy it. I think I'm going to keep it like this for a while. I think I really like the color. I think it looks really good. Like, I really like the color. Oh, cool! Whereabouts in BC are you from, if you don't mind me asking? Thank you, I love the pink. Like, I absolutely love it. I was so sick of being Insta blonde. Like, Instagram blonde. Like, thank you. I'm glad you love the color, too. It looks really good. Like, it's so greasy right now, so it's up. Being pink didn't hide the grease, but that's okay. I love talking to everybody. Like, this is so much fun. This is so much fun. I wonder if people can give, like, okay, so I have a question about TikTok that I don't know if anybody can answer. Oh, you're from Vancouver. Very cool. I've been there I actually almost drove there yesterday, so welcome to being spontaneously kind of employed. Oh, I bet the Okanagan's gross right now. That's not good, man. I'm sorry. Hi to TTT. I don't know who you are, but I wish it wasn't so gross. Who else could we talk about? Like, that's not Gabby Hanna, because she's a train wreck. What about that Eugenie Cooney? Is that her name? Oh my god! Do you want to talk about exploiting your mental disorder? Why is she allowed on any platform encouraging people to be like that? Sharice, look her up. Oh, I hope you're doing well too, Sharice. You're lucky you're in this city, because, like, it is so smoky, even in Alberta right now. It's terrible. I had friends come in from Edmonton, and they said it was horrible. It's worse here, so. But yeah, Eugenie Cooney. You've got to look her up. I think I'm saying her last name right, maybe. I don't know, but this girl, how do I say this? It's like she's exploiting her mental and physical illness. She has an eating disorder, or ED. She has an ED. And she's very much showing it off. And I just think she shouldn't be allowed on. I don't think she should be allowed to do stuff like that on, like, if you want to talk about it in a positive light and you want to help other people with it and you want to bring awareness to it, then yes, please, please, please talk about it. Talk about how yours has affected you. Are you in recovery? Are you just not at that point in your life yet where you're ready to accept recovery? Because that's part of it. You have to know that you have a problem before you can recover from it, even if you go to rehab. Like, it took me a couple shots to quit drinking, so until you know you're actually ready to admit that you have a problem, you know, and she doesn't seem to admit that she has the issue to begin with. So that's where hi scurvy curvy donk, whatever. Hi, I like your name. Anyways. We have Chicken Farmer. But yeah, she's just one of those individuals, and like, I am all for sharing your story and stuff, but she's exploiting it, and I don't think that's okay. So I think actually that's all I'm going to say on that. Just because I was on here, and like, our first topic of discussion, like almost an hour ago, was Trisha Paytas, and she is toxic, and I'm not hating on her, and I just want her to stop inserting herself into situations she has no business being in. That's what I want her to stop doing. Like I've said, I used to follow her, I used to support her, I used to enjoy her content, and then she just went off the bloody rails. And the latest stuff that has happened with the Frenemies podcast is not okay. So what are you gonna do, right? Like, there's nothing you really can do. There's toxic people on the internet, so that's why you stay on Strip Talk and you stay on Lesbian TikTok and you enjoy it. I also really like the trans handyman. He's awesome. They are awesome. I'm 36. I'm working on the pronoun thing. Who else do I enjoy? There's a couple. Call Me Chris. She's awesome. I love her so much. She just bought a house, actually. So congratulations to Call Me Chris. She's also from BC, so that's really awesome that there's Canadians out there. Or the guy who calls them goosesses. I can't remember his name, but he's hysterical. Dumb Names in America, Part 1. Oh, he's hysterical. I love him. Good for him. He's doing well on TikTok, too. I hope I can get doing well on TikTok. I guess I just have to, like, keep making more and more TikToks. Like, a lot of these people TikTok every single day. And I don't know if I have the capacity to TikTok every single day. YouTube every day? I don't know. I gotta start podcasting more because that's what I'm good at. I'm good at talking, obviously. I've been talking for 53 minutes straight, and you guys are still here and enjoying it, I hope. So, I just need to have more topics. I just wanted to bounce on here and just be like, hey, let's have a Saturday night chat. Yeah, maybe make 7 different videos one day and then release one a day. Oh, I could totally do that. That's a good idea. Don't drain yourself too much. Make sure to take... Oh, I take breaks from social media all the time. Like, when I get off of this tonight, I'm probably going to go downstairs and play Merge Dragons and, you know, wash my greasy hair, have a shower. I understand the post. I think, yeah, maybe, like, recording them because you can have drafts and stuff, because that's what I do with YouTube, actually. Here's a spoiler for YouTube. I only record YouTubes like 2 or 3 days a week. Unless it's like the extraction actions, like the popping ones, and then I do that whenever there's stuff to do, right? Because like I can't control like when Ian gets a gross thing on his scalp or on his back. And it's never ever been anywhere else except for once on the back of his leg. But Yeah, everybody seems to think people are reporting my videos, the extraction action ones. They're reporting them. They're being like, oh, hey, this is lewd content, so I'm getting dinged, and they're getting the 18 plus warnings and all kinds of stuff, and it's really annoying. So if you guys, YouTube, please stop doing that, because it's not his pubic area. It's his scalp or his back, or once it was the back of his leg. Take a bath. I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. If you're not into yoga and you have half a brain. I love that song. I love pina coladas, but I'm allergic to pineapples, so I have to have fake ones all the time. Speaking of fake pina coladas, I really need to go to Vegas and have some pina coladas by the MGM pool. Charisse, if you're still there. Oh, that was so much fun. Oh, we were drunk and pissed Heather off so bad. Oh, she was mad at us. That's okay. Heather's dumb. I love Heather. But yeah, so that's, I don't know. Pina coladas and getting drunk in the rain. But I am into yoga and I have half a brain, so I don't know how that's going to work there. Oh, it's magic, you know. I would love to, like, have people on my YouTube lives every once in a while, like a guest. I think that would be a lot of fun. I really do. I really do. I don't know if I can pause this. I really need to use the washroom. If I just leave it going, I will be right back. How do I BRB on here? Can I, like, write something? I'll write it on the BRB on that one. How do I write it on TikTok? I don't know how. It was fun. I hope you're doing well. Maybe I'll just end it for tonight. Oh, I'm happy you did too. Next time you talk to Heather, tell her you saw me on TikTok and tell her to watch once in a while. Bye, Shrees. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna try and do that. Heather doesn't get convinced for anything. She never does. Oh my god. Comment. BRB. I don't even know how to pin that. I'm so bad at TikTok. Actually, you know what? I think I might... It's been an hour, so I think I might end it for today. And I might end it on YouTube, because it's 11 o'clock here. Hold down my comment? No, it just says translate. I don't need to translate it. Anywho, but I really appreciate it. And Koji, it's been awesome talking to you on here. Thank you, and thank you, Charisse, and thank you everybody who tuned in and was here and on YouTube. Thank you to David and Psychic Misty, Chevy Lady, Abby High. Yeah, next time, follow me on Twitter. Okay, follow me on Twitter. It's diet_make up. Follow me on Twitter, because I announce when I'm doing the lives, especially on TikTok. I'll announce them on Twitter. So give my Twitter a follow, and I always announce on there when I'm doing the lives. So even if it's like, oh, I'm going live in like 20 minutes, because sometimes it's spur of the moment, I will always announce on there when I'm going live. And just follow me there. Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on YouTube and Instagram. It's all Diet Makeup in some way, shape, or form. It's all got the same pink hair with the yellow nails in the back. It's all the same. It's all the same. I had so much fun. You guys are all so very awesome. And I really hope you guys have a really good Sunday. I'm going grocery shopping tomorrow, and I'm going to get some house chores done, and you know, the usual Sunday kerfuffle. And you stay safe too. Yeah, we mostly stay in the house here and keep all the windows closed because it's so smoky. So I hope everybody stays safe. Everybody has a good night, and everybody has so much fun tomorrow. And you know, if you see somebody and they're down and out or having a bad day, just pay them a compliment. Don't be shitty. Be good people. Just be good people. I will talk to you guys later.